Hello, you beautiful legends, and welcome to Blunt Force Healing Podcast. This is episode number 817. Yeah, and it will be a short update about the outages and my trip to Belleek. Just to make sure that I'm not dragging it for too long, let me just give you a quick version of the outages part. So basically, here in Donegal, we experience a lot of storms, especially in the storm season around winter time, like it happens in December. And so it's not very much surprising for us to get a bit of power outages if the winds are very strong and they destroy or kind of damage the infrastructure. But this day was different. It was after the storm that came over us during the weekend, so it was a calm after the storm, and we had very quiet, windless weather. It was even pretty dry. There was a bit of drizzle and it was humid, but it wasn't raining per se. So it was strange that we started getting those gaps in electricity. And later on, we learned that there was some sort of fire. I wrote in the blog post that it was unexplained because I didn't hear any explanation, but it seems like one of the relays that are in town caught fire, and that's why we had some outages. So that's the first highlight of today. And the second one, I would say, and the last one, was my trip to Belleek. And Belleek is a small town just at the border of Northern Ireland and Ireland. So, for those of you that might not be familiar, the island of Ireland is divided into a major part, the Republic of Ireland, called basically Ireland. And then there is a northern part, which is most of the center north and west north, which still belongs to the UK, so the United Kingdom. So that's Northern Ireland. So Northern Ireland is still politically part of the United Kingdom, which includes not only Northern Ireland but England, Wales, and Scotland as well. So, well, there are some autonomous or kind of smaller kind of regions that are also included within the UK. I think Isle of Man and something else, but we are focusing on specific 4 countries that combined are the United Kingdom. So England, Wales, Scotland, and Northern Ireland, which is separated from the main Great Britain, and it's part of the island of Ireland. So because we are very close, County Donegal is one of the counties of the Republic that are neighboring with Northern Ireland. So we have the freedom of movement and freedom of movement for goods as well. So there's no taxation, no customs on the borders or anything like that. It's just that you wouldn't even realize that you're crossing the border unless some road signs, for example, are changing to miles per hour limits instead of kilometers per hour, and that you pay in pounds sterling instead of euro. So in general, you won't see much difference. Obviously, there are minute details like architecture might be slightly different a bit and other stuff, but in general, it's fairly smooth transition, and it's not an obvious border crossing like you would have between the countries sometimes. So we often use Belleek as a proxy point for packages when we order something from United Kingdom to Ireland, because the United Kingdom exited European Union by Brexit. Now there is a customs tax when you order something directly to Ireland, the Republic. But Northern Ireland is still within the UK, so you can, in theory, order something to Northern Ireland if you know someone or you have some address, and then just pick it up and travel with it without paying custom tax. So it's kind of a hack, but I think it's just a part of the deal. Nobody is basically chasing it. It's not illegal or anything like that. Some people just know it and just do it. And we learned it as well. So there's a service that's called UPod that has like the parcel lockers in Belleek beside the gas station. And it has specific address that you provide on Amazon or whatever. And basically you can order like within the UK, so you're not taxed or anything like that. And then obviously some legislations don't apply for some reason between UK and Ireland. So within the UK, you can order certain goods that you wouldn't be able to order directly to Ireland, even though we are on the same island. So yeah, we use that as a service to order to Belleek, and then we just go and pick it up. It's about 20 kilometers from us, maybe 25. So it's very handy. And I needed a couple of things. 2 or 3 of those items couldn't be ordered directly to Ireland, so that was another reason to go and buy them. They were fairly cheap, so there wouldn't be much custom tax applied, but yeah, I couldn't get them delivered to Ireland, so I ordered them to Belleek and I went there. And the problem was that Amazon didn't apply the special code that identifies me as a customer of those parcel lockers, so the package was almost like lost. I got the delivery message from the delivery company with the picture that it was delivered, so I knew that it's in some storage, and the only thing that came to my head was that the gas station received that package because there was no code, so they couldn't put it in the locker. And indeed, I visited the gas station and they had the package. We went through the process of identifying it, attaching that to my account, and then they handed it over to me. So finally I got it. It was nothing special because there was a couple of power adapters and special glue for, well, they use it for jewelry, but also it's very often used in electronics, like when fixing phones or etc. So I wanted to buy that in bulk because I have a couple of devices that I might sit on for a day or two and just fix them. Like I think I have 2 phones and something else. So yeah, I bought that glue and those adapters, and also I bought the case protector for Julian's new phone, Google Pixel 7a, because the only ones that were accessible or available here were shite, and the one that he found was in the UK, so basically we ordered it to Belleek. So that's really it. That's the highlight of the day. Thank you very much for tuning in. Have a great rest of the day, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. Stay tuned and see you again.